There we go. So, as I was saying, guys, this is a game I've been wanting to play since it came out. And I have a policy about not buying games on release, as you know. I always say in a year's time, the Game of the Year version will be out, and it'll be out for like 30 pence or something. So, I always wait sort of like until it's at a reasonable price. This wasn't a bad price. It was under 40 quid. That's without the DLC, without the season pass, which is another 20 quid on top of that. So I thought I'm going to have a go, because this game sort of like is one I wanted. When I saw it, it was one that I was going to have a play with. And I was going to sort of like give it a first impressions thing straight away. Now, as you can see, I've already started one game. I'm going to start a brand new game now. But I just wanted to sort of like make sure it was running all right, because I didn't want to start my stream and find out it wasn't working. Because you know what mine looks like, as we've just seen. Normal, yeah, we'll go in normal. And we'll go with story, because sandbox isn't available yet. But boy, I'm looking forward to the sandbox. What? Begin or not yet? Well, you're going to begin or you're not. Why would I be in the game to select not yet? That's like those surveys where they go, do you agree with this issue? Option 1, yes. Option 2, no. Option 3, don't care. People take the time to click don't care. I don't care about this. I'm going to press this button. Yes, I'm going to begin. I'm here to play a game. Crikey. Good start. Good start. Right. A 3-minute walk around the back of my house, hence not being long if the OAPs aren't queuing up. Okay. So there's 3 acts, 3 different characters to play. You have to play them in order. And it's set in an alternative reality where we lost World War II, but it's set in 1964. That's all I know at the moment. So you're playing Arthur, who works for a newspaper. I think it's a newspaper. And you spend the first few minutes looking at documents and deciding whether or not to censor them.
Heavens, no.
No swimming in the river. So, why he needs to censor no swimming in the river? I'm sure that's a safety thing.
Oh, God.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! How did you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
So we have a choice now. We can either choose to take the joy, which means we go into this nice susceptive state, or we can remember. I'll show you. If you take the joy, it all goes colourful again. I'll show you.
Right. Happiness is a choice.
But there's a whole backstory. Oh, he's just censored the whole thing.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
Snuck us a bug on a drug. Oh, was that the end? So there you are. That's what happens if you take your joy straight away. You go back to normal. And that was the game. There we go. We've completed it. Oh. Let's go back. So don't take the joy. Don't take the joy. Last night when I was playing it through, Just the introduction. I refused to take it because that's kind of the motivation of the game. I just wanted to see what happened if you did take it. So it's the whole backstory with his brother that you've got to find out about. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, heavens no.
Heavens no. There's no truth to the rumour that toxic chemicals in the river are behind. I'm never going to get to read that one. Right, here we are. So don't take the drugs.
Oh, God.
That was the shortest game in the world.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur!
I could actually really use this some joy.
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
I guess we shouldn't. We need to remember.
Percy! Percy!
Arthur, where are you?
I love that
What
clock.
have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock?
I love
Did you
the bloody
forget we're having Deirdre's
white out
birthday party?
faces.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
She's just had the joy.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll
you
get a
take
new
empty-
one.
Empty power cell.
Do you have any idea how hard it was to find flour for a cake? I'm going to be quite put out if it goes stale.
London bus out there. I'm trying to work out what that statue is of.
I do hope you're planning on finishing by Victory Day.
There's the power cell. Right, let's have a quick read of this. Percival Arthur Hastings were the surprise winners of a scrap drive.
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Told his brother had a photographic memory. Percy knew exactly where all oil cars and things were in the garden district. Percival himself rarely speaks. The scrap would be melted down and used to support the war efforts of the Soviet Union. Brothers brought in the record 1654 pounds of scrap steel, winning £50 victory against the Commission bond. Yes, I'm going to accept that.
One could read that without a ripple in one's teacup. Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
No, don't want to miss the piano.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
Registration procedure. Parade Street last night. Citizens urgently requesting clarification of a new child registration rule. As most Wellingtonians know, all children who will now be under the age of 13 by July the 22nd must be registered by the Authority General. Clarified that the deadline for the registration is next Thursday. He refused to speculate on the rationale for issuing the regulation. As a whole thing, there's no kids. I'm going to censor that one. Black that one out. And one more. So you don't see any children around. Drug trials qualified success, says Sir Robert. The first round of trials and new anti... Respondency can be induced in rats by repetitively giving them electric shocks. Despondent rats take up twice as long to navigate as a maze. After an administration of a drug, previously 50% of the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll accept
I think
it.
we can live with that.
I think we can live with that. Employee of the month. I just got an achievement. Employee of the month. Don't know what. Incidentally, I got an achievement for taking my joy earlier and playing the shortest game in history. I love that. I love the fact that the credits roll within the first 30 seconds of the game. Ooh, telephone box down there. Right, I just want to make the point. You're looking outside onto the streets of London. You're clearly in an office block. The reason why I wanted to make that point, and you'll see that in a moment.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. Well, that would break it for everybody.
So you can explore and you look around. Thoughtfully suggests to rearrange the development. I'm always grateful of suggestions from junior staff. However, I'm afraid that I will be disturbed. Fortunately, turnover department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I suggest you pop another door. Blah de blah blah de blah. Take that, Clive, you little shit. Okay. And statistics, how boring. Anything in the waste bin? Nope. There's nothing worth nicking here. For a looter like me. A seasoned looter like myself.
Well, let's see what this bin thinks of you.
Oh no, no, I
Clive.
didn't want to do that. I got a sense of the lot, sod it. Can I? No, I can't.
That's a rather inconvenient bit of history.
Because otherwise we're going to be here all day censoring and doing documents. No, actually, sod it. I came into trouble. It's just approved stuff.
Oh, I think not.
Yeah, I think not. I think not, but he's just approved it. He's just approved it. They need to tighten that up.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You just approved it again. It makes no sense. I'm having his power cell. Don't these bins look like Daleks? Or is that just me? Just me and my warped sense of humour.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Ew, that's nice. So, the joy keeps wearing off. What joy I've got in my system keeps wearing off. I'm not going to do her censoring for her, otherwise, yeah, as I say, we'll be here all day.
You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did you go?
Winner of the best attitude, grand prize winner.
I did take them. No, leave me alone. I took my joy. No, leave me alone. No.
Nice.
Oh, hi, Arthur.
The fact he's grinning away, even though he's just shut the blinds on him. Can't get in there.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
There's a few things to look around. Requires a lockpick. I ain't got any lockpicks yet. Oh no, this dude.
Your bread does not contain vitamins. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes,
Uncle Jack.
perfectly acceptable.
He's like the PA system of this dystopian world.
Helped by the taste of it. Victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C. Now, if you were on Captain Cook's ship discovering a strange
I don't know. Do you know what? The fact that he's so cheerful
grog and well,
makes him even more creepy.
great. But probably haven't seen a lime or an orange or a lemon in 2 years, and well, neither have I. Not to worry. Those fresh meats contain vitamin C too.
There they are.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it.
This is
Hit
bad.
it.
This is bad.
Hit it.
You'll see in a minute.
Give it a whack! What are you waiting for?
That. Oh.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Got to leg it, yeah.
Got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! I'll fix you!
Oof. That's going to sting in the morning.
Flaming Nora. Forget him, there's no time.
So that's the introduction. The reason I wanted to point out we were 2 or 3 floors high is it does feel like we got down into the sewers very quickly. I mean, I must have fallen down a hell of a lot of flights of steps, is all I can think. But anyway. Oh, also, this little load screen here. I don't think you can see I'm moving the mouse there. This little load screen, it does take its time. Because they've got to... I don't know, I read somewhere in one of the reviews that randomly game experience twice. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right, or whether the worlds are just so wide. Well, we'll see. We will see. Blow a policeman's whistle in the village and the bobbies will come running. They'll be irked if they find out you blew it, though. And Jubilators are highly resistant to most melee and ranged attacks, but they do have a weakness. It's the sound is good, the graphics are good, the music's awesome. Uncle Jack's just the right level of creepy, though. He really is. It's like, if he were my uncle, I'd be calling Childline, I tell you. Now, going on the experience I had last night, like I say, I played it for about an hour last night, just to make sure it all ran well. This was the longest load screen I had. And it is a bit of a long one, but Oh, hey, Mrs. North. How you doing? Here we go. Jolly Brolly is now available in your journal. Okay.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village. Well, I'm not getting it.
I'll just quickly check the inventory. Those were notes. Well, after you've gone and done it now, not only have you rather spectacularly quit your job, you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if you hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. What? Wastrels do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? Got to get out of Wellington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge and off the islands, which means I've got to get back to the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. Question, what in dog's name were you thinking? Answer, Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on a train. God, that was horrible grinding steel. And the screams. How he must hate me. Did I tell the Jerry's I was ready at already 13? How long have we been eating rats? That was gross. I have to say that was really, really gross. Right, by doing the by getting it in the first weekend, I'm entitled to a Jolly Brolly weapon, which they've just said is in my journal, because I couldn't find it anywhere last night. I was looking for it. Hey Nathan, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, mate. How's life? Right, okay. So I need to work out how to access my journal to get my Jolly Brolly weapon. You would think it would be in there somewhere, but if I press J, I want to know how to get it. I would like an earlier weapon. Got a dirty bandage. Oh, this is crafting, isn't it? Oh, you missed me. That's nice, Nathan. Yeah, Rage is away.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Oh, there was a rat there. It is worth searching pile of coins there. Duct tape, because crafting is a part of the game. It's a very British game, Nathan. It's a very British game. It's so full of Britishness. Dear Rupert, I sure quite certain Teddy's off his joy. Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy. I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The substances, but I'm bored with that. Yeah. Yeah, this game is very Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. In fact, certain people of a certain age will get a lot of pop culture references. Shut up. Oh, did I hear something scary? What the hell was that? That wasn't there last night. It worries me that we can search the toilets. Worries me more that there's stuff in the toilets. Ah, this is the Prudence who was up in the room earlier. Was this a mistake? It seems so clever to disappear first rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known a Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I trust in Mr. Kite? And where was his bloody instructions? The abandoned house. Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. How do I deal with the Restrals? My God. They look like something out of Dante. We chase someone out whenever they don't take their joy. Never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick. I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital. But I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We're all complicit. We know without knowing. We don't want to remember, so we don't. Can't wait to get to the mainland.
Prudence really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Hey Rach, how you doing? Welcome back.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Well, we can do that. Straight away. Oh. I think I've got a proper suit, haven't I? Already wearing a proper suit. Yes. Yes, I don't need to build a proper suit. But I can build. There we go. Ah! Jolliest brolly. Right, so I need a power cell. I had a power cell. Right, so you've got to build them. So I need 2 power cells. Finally, advanced machine bits. Oh, I'm annoyed about that. That's meant to be something you had in your inventory when you got it. They didn't say that you had to make it. because this is like a weapon that you can prod people with, and it's kind of exclusive for the.
There we go.
I don't.
3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
I don't normally buy a game on release to take advantage of these little one-offs, but take more bobby pins. It is worth my while getting more stuff. Hey, North. North, when are you going to get your sub emotes sorted out? Hopefully not before my subscription wears out, eh?
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Gone a bit Harry Potter Kingsman. It will have done if I get me bloody brolly.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Right, well, I will need that. Didn't cost me any money to do the emotes, North. You, if you download a program called GIMP, that's what I used my emotes for. I think that, no. Diary of Theodore Miller. Shapes are moving around like shadows made out of light, and the shadows all around, always in the corner. And she keeps turning the lights off. She says she wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. Why am I talking like this? I've got no idea who this person is. I wouldn't know why he would talk like this. But anyone who ends their diary with, we've come to the end of our time, we've come to the end of our time, we've come to the end of our time, it's probably not someone you want to get into the head of. Oh. Your stash has unlimited storage. Crafting components stored here can be used anywhere. That's worth knowing. Okay, so you can put stuff in. So this is like a kind of a... Or you can sleep here. It's like a kind of a safe house, I guess. Bobby pin, bobby pin. Some bobby pins.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
You know, Games Interface takes a lot to get your head round because it uses more than one. Window. It's very confusing. If you shut one window, it's difficult to get it back open again. But I found GIMP and searching on YouTube for instructional videos was kind of how I did. I had to do it bit at a time. But we got there in the end. Oh, bobby pin. They're so easy to miss, those bobby pins. Right, no, that's right. I can hack this using that. And I guess... Oh, it's so pretty. It's very psychedelic. It really is. Yeah, you were not there. You were not... Oh, you son of a bastard.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Right, that was a bit intense, wasn't it? Where can I hide his body? What's the way to get up there? Sorry, I'll just throw him over there. Just throw his body over there, I don't care. Yeah, the mask people are creepy as hell. This whole game is creepy. Ah! There is a way around. Now, when I was searching last night, I didn't know any of this. Or rotten carrot, I'll have that. I didn't find any of this. The rotten vegetables you can use for potions and health potions and things like that. Don't know if I was in there earlier. It won't let me go. Oh, I was hoping to find a little bit more. Never mind. Right, my health seems a little bit low. Let's do something about that. Injured, minor damage taken. Still haven't got me stuff for me brolly. I need a jubulator activator, a power cell, and fine linen. I've got none of it. I had power cells. I had power cells, right, so I need to press 1 and F. You don't need to use this, okay. Well, let's just go out then. Thanks for the clip there, Ray.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge in the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Oh, hello. Oh, the bodies have nothing on them, they really do. So rare at the moment to find. I don't know if it improves with time, but the early stages you find very little in the way of anything useful on the bodies. Now you see there's a marker there where I need to be, but I found it is worth looking
I
around.
think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Well, I'm glad she had a good funeral, Rage. It's not the happiest of occasions, I know, but at least all went well. They aren't coming back. Who aren't? Oh yes, and oh, I'm having that. Weapons will break after repeated use. This useful thing in the corner there, the Q. You press Q and you can quickly sheath and unsheath it. Don't mind me, I'm literally just exploring. What? I can't climb that ladder. It's a perfectly... Oh, no. I was going to say. Oh. Dig spot was added to the map. I own that.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
Well, don't eat it. People somehow never notice Arthur when he's sitting down, unless they're already enraged. Alright, okay. Your controls are pretty straightforward on this. So far, I'm quite impressed with it. The graphics are pretty straightforward as well. Look at the grass waving. I know the look of it's very Clockwork Orange, but I don't know, the semi-destroyed towns have a War of the Worlds feel about them. Eventually my inventory is going to be full. I'm going to have to work out what I need to drop. Just an empty pill bottle in there. Head boys rank, plough boys... What? Okay. Don't know.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight. I need a Jimmy bar. Can I make a Jimmy bar? Can I make a Jimmy bar? I need 3 metal bits. Rats. Yeah, charming wall art, yeah. Oh, what's over there? In peacetime, they'll come back. Liars. Oh, these are the children. What's happened to the children? Like I said, it's this whole backstory of children going. Oh, this is terrifying. This is oddly terrifying. It really is. Oh.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Healing balm, now available in the journal. Oh, there's a barrage balloon up there. I hate the children. What rage! Very Alice in Wonderland. Nanny's tea party. Come to refinery. Remember your manners. Okay. I don't know if I need these empty pill bottles, but I can take the tea. And I can take the tea leaves. I take it what the hell I can. I was hungry. Yeah, they send the children to the countryside. This is set in 1964, though. Basically, it's in a world where we lost the war. It's very Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? Yeah, we've lost the war, mate. And this is like 20 years later. I wish the abyss would stop looking back at me. Yeah, but there was no Top Hat, was there? There was no Mad Hatter. I'm quickly learning there's a benefit to looting. Ooh.
It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
I've not been this way before.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Are you a tourist? You dress like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way.
Do you want to get thrashed?
Come in! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return you'll give me your socks.
That's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
Okay, so we need to tear up the suit. A torn suit. Okay, let's do this. And yeah, he's wearing it. Excellent.
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
But I'm gonna rob this church while I'm here. Oh, he's robbing a church. A surefire crime. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I made a boo-boo walking in here in the first place. Scotch, having that. Make the gramophone work. Quite hungry. Oh, right. How do I eat? There we go. Oh, I don't like games that focus on survival.
Taken them, but they didn't have to.
Hey, Dan! How's it going, dude?
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mom when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in a tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
That sounds like an
Thank
American
you.
putting on a British accent.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
Aww. Yeah, it's a good game so far. It is a good game so far. I'm enjoying it. It's great graphics. Right, so...
Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
A safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here. Getting a bit thirsty. I better find something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one?
These are
There's a
disposable
pump on barrel
safe
hole,
cracker.
isn't there?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you're too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. When you drink, the cost of sprinting is reduced. When you're thirsty, sprinting costs more stamina. Well, ignore this won't kill you. Do try and remember to eat and drink. Okay. Have I got anything to drink? Oh, cool, I've got some scotch, haven't I? Can I, where's my scotch? There we go. Oh, I'm pissed now. Brilliant. Maybe I had a bit too much scotch there.
It could be worse, I think.
Sometimes you just have to eat rotten things. That's life, isn't it?
Right, okay, I don't need to use a workbench just yet. Grab a rock. Got a first aid kit. Right, okay.
Mark of Cain was to protect him.
Locked. But I remember how to make a
We
lockpick.
do, yes. Let's jolly well use a lockpick, shall we? There we go. Disposable safe cracker. Was that all that was in there? After all that. And well done, North. Well held. Well caught.
Mum, Dad, I've come home. Well, don't you worry, dearie. Everything will be all right. Come on. You sit down and have a cup of tea. just go and make up your bed.
You should read all the books you find. You know how bad I am for that.
Supreme executive power. Must
I really should look at what these dig spots are as well. Right, so if I go out in these rags, are they going to leave me alone? I've been up here, haven't I?
I suppose he's just another rotten downer.
Status indicators. White outline represents awareness. As it goes up, the NPC is more aware of you. Be sure some actions cause instant regression, like trespassing or stealing. Yeah, so they're quelled.
What a waste of time.
Okay. So you mustn't run or steal. They don't like you looting the bodies, I read as well.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
Getting enough sleep. It's important to sleep.
Yeah, the holiday was great, thanks Dan. Metal bits. I'm gonna get that Jimmy barmaid yet. Okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. I suppose I could chat with these people. Ah, right. That takes us back to where the telephone was.
At least we're alive, right?
Don't go opening people's boxes just because they're not looking, okay?
Uh-huh. It's a bit like Fallout. So far I'm liking it because you can go into people's houses. It's a little bit RP. Oh, right, okay, you're trespassing. You don't want to be trespassing. Could sneak in. Right, okay, there's someone there. I don't want to get into all of that. I don't want to get into that. Not yet, anyway. When the sandbox comes out. I think when the sandbox comes out, this could be quite fun. I haven't actually seen the new gameplay trailer for Red Dead. I think that came out when I was away, didn't it? Loose screw. Uh-huh. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of... As much as I'm a Rockstar fan, I do like the Grand Theft Auto and Bully and all the other games that we do. I'm livid with rage about the fact that you can't play Red Dead on a PC. It's an old story now. Gonna loot this body.
Needs must when the devil drives.
You had nothing for me. It seems to make no sense that they don't release Red Dead Redemption 1, let alone 2. The first one never came out. On PC. It's Grand Theft Auto with cowboys. What's not to like about it? It's a brilliant concept.
They all said it was dim.
And I want to play
It
it.
wasn't dim. It was just strange.
But Rockstar don't seem to care about taking my money on that one.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
God, he's desperate for his pub, isn't he? Yet again, I know there's an objective to work towards. I wonder if my health is really low. I wonder if I can... minor damage taken. We'll use those dirty bandages. Don't need to use that right now. There we go. Let me use that one anyway. Yeah, there we are. We're full health again. God, I thought that was a person. It's a fence post. I doubt that it's because the PC can't handle it. Whereas consoles are geared up solely for gaming.
It smells awful in here.
PCs are far superior systems. Okay, there's a story there. Bobby pins. I remember what we did. I remember. Oh God, I remember. What did you do, dude? Diary of Reginald Snell. I'm not a downer. There's no excuse for those people. I'd take joy happily if only I could. I should stop puking my guts up. How could joy work for years and then suddenly stop? I miss the butterflies and rainbows. Must think of those butterflies and rainbows, not the horror that pushes in my head. I miss Hamlin Village. I strain my ears for the sound of Simon Says across the water. The flowers in the garden. Oh, what did we do? Reginald Snell, yeah. Very British names, aren't they? I got a Jimmy bar. I'll have that. And I'm having the rubbing alcohol. I must vigorously disagree with your recent editorial regarding the vigilante action against the saboteurs. These selfish parents attempted to destroy the registry of children so that their own would not have to take hostages. Have to be hostages. Their actions would a slap in the face to every family that has sent a son off to war. We must all do our duty. Thy long English tradition, the cowards are hanged to encourage others. Surely saboteur cowards deserve no better. Miss Victoria Ying, Appleholm. There is a plot. Yes. Yeah, there's not many kids called Reginald. I need to find that gramophone. It was so small. I gotta find that gramophone, I swear. Well, let me switch it off. Another Jimmy bar. You see, it is worth searching these. Tax. The Belpit brothers, who are too ill with measles to take the train next week, will be able to join their playmates. After all, General Ying's office dispatched a taxi to drive the youngsters to Bristol, where they arrived just in time to join the German ocean liner taking them to Bremerhaven. It's certainly a challenge to find work in taxi in these times, knows the General. But one must go above and beyond. They went insane and killed all the children, do you think? I like the fact that they've got pre-made things here. Oh, I didn't need to see that.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
Can we search the bodies? Nothing.
Oh, tempora. Oh, mores.
You have nothing for me. Looks like they'd only just done it as well. That's why the gramophone was playing so merrily until we got up there. They've literally only just done the deed. The vibe is very murdery. I don't think they'll kill the children. It doesn't make any sense to kill them.
Funny. Percy would probably have preferred the Garden District, the way things are now.
But it does have a certain... ooh, vibe about it. Now then. I have a feeling... yeah. I could go over there, but first I will go over here because this is where the story takes us. I've actually spent a lot longer exploring this area than I did when I was just on my little playthrough last night. Okay. You gonna talk? He's just gonna look at me. But I can hold backspace and skip it. Basically...
well, off I go to a camp of robbers. Maybe
there
I
was a
can defeat them
cutscene
with my
there.
rapier sharp wit.
That dude will let me across the bridge or let me have his pass to go across the bridge. But only when I get his medals from the village over there, which we saw earlier. Let's see if we can get some coins out of there. Yes. Need a power cell for that. Yeah, so basically, even though that didn't work just then, ooh, we can buy stuff. Not a lot, but I want there.
Just looking.
So we've got to go over here where there's a load of ne'er-do-wells. A den of thieves.
Heavens alive. It's a bloody fortress. They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood. Or find a cleverer way in.
Just checking this bridge that we're meant to go across. We don't get too close to the edge. So that, yeah, so that goes through to that village there. Right, okay. A den of thieves, you should be right at home. Yeah. What, because I've stolen a lot of stuff tonight? Achtung. Danger. Entry forbidden. Okay. Okay, in we go. Entry forbidden. And they leave the door open, you're quite right. Well, they did padlock the inner entry. And I figured it must be said. Well, maybe a little bit. We are trespassing.
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here.
There's nothing in any of the lockers. Maybe I should have played it on easy. Easy would have had everything in every locker. Didn't like that honking noise.
I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices.
Yeah, I think the cats have forgiven me, thanks, Ray.
Lovely day, Fred. A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight. In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I can write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. We'll leave you there to starve.
Yeah, it was a trap raid. Oh, I've got to give it all my inventory. Everything that I've got. Forgotten that. I don't think you get it back.
Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
That was bloody incredible, wasn't it? This is the best circus we've had in weeks. How nice!
In multiple quests, you can choose which one to focus by. Okay, yeah, that's fine. One arena fight with a tourist. Fresh meat. Clean my jacket. Okay, right, okay.
Gladiator comes direct to you from CEO, according to his wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the
No, this bothers me. How do they know who he is? How do they know who he is?
Looks a bit scruffy, Johnny lads. Well, I'll wager he's about to look a lot scruffier, innit? Hey, in the other corner, here's our two-time winner, Johnny Defoe!
Look at his face.
Bloody hell! Arthur Hastings? I'm sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the Oak Current. I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original? Danny Defoe! You've lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other
Padded branch or a pointy stick. I'm having the pointy stick.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny?
I want the pointy stick.
And Danny's picked the lethal one. That's cheery.
Hey, some guy, I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up.
So
He's gonna come on
screwed.
strong with that lead pipe. You're gonna want to block that.
Come on, die.
Supper's over.
Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard. Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard. Try shoving him. He'll drop his guard.
Sleep. Dream.
I'm trying to shove him.
And it looks like Defoe is down for the count.
Can't we work something out? No?
3, 2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance to have a double or quits.
Oh god, oh god.
Afraid to bite a girl?
Die, woman. Die, woman. What are you throwing at me, bitch? Hint, you're dying from your wounds. You need to heal yourself quickly. Select a heal using 1 and F. Okay, can we do that?
Knocking down my blocks in nursery.
Victorious. Arthur, are you
Where is she?
ready to go? It's
No, I
been
don't
a
need to
real
know.
pleasure having you over. Catch you later.
Okay. Let's just pause the second fight while Arthur has his pills. This is true. This is true. It's a bit like Skyrim in that respect, in that you're halfway through a battle and everything pauses while you just heal yourself and change your weapon and change what spells you're going to use.
Let's all wish him well on his journey.
I've got a sinking feeling.
Ow!
Oh god, this shot. Oh god.
Of course the bodies have nothing. First rule about Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. Sound of buzzing flies is overwhelming.
There's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it
Let's
loose.
health myself up.
I'd need a Jimmy bar.
Yes, just a good job that I've got a Jimmy bar, isn't it?
suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell, and his war medals.
Completing quests for outlining worlds will give you points. To use your skill points, open the skill tree by pressing tab. When you've earned enough skill points, you can purchase skills. Okay. I've got 1 point available. Stealth. I can quietly choke people unconscious from behind. Smother them unconscious in their beds. Talking to people makes them trust you more. Search and carry the bodies faster and drop the bodies quietly. And heal better. Unarmed hits have a chance to stagger the enemy. Little preparation, you can give someone a real wallop. You are healthier. It's always fence, yeah. I'm gonna try and go for that one. Yeah. Don't know if it shows you how to do it though, or if it just automatically happens.
I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet like. I definitely don't want a crowd.
We're not a bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out!
God, he's just pissing there. See to sneak. While sneaking, your visibility is lowered. You also see footsteps of nearby enemies, even through walls. Try sneaking past you. That was never going to work. Seems a bit unhygienic.
It's time!
Right.
Why are we doing this to each other?
Don't think I won't sniff you out.
Oh, come on! What?
Who's gonna clean that up? Enough of the bloody hellfire! Get out!
Parentis dribble unconscious.
Hey! You don't live here!
What's he bloody doing? What? He's guarding the door.
Christ almighty!
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's go throw him in there. Let's get rid of that body anyway. There we go, he goes off that way. Right. Quick slots automatically fill up your inventory. Just by yeah, I get it. Never know when they might be useful. Oh, then there's another one there. No, what? Shut the bloody door. Wonder if I can I make any more lockpicks? No, I'm out of bobby pins. Love them though. War medals.
I guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge. All right, now I just need that power cell.
Oh, shite. See if he's noticed me. There we go. I was close. They're not the brightest of coppers, are they?
I think that's everything I had when they jumped me.
Excellent.
Wait, I can't leave yet. I don't have the power cells for the bridge.
Oh, I need the power cells. Where's the power cells? Not there. Oh, shite. I've already been up there.
motoline, pure resublimated dimotoline. The fuel of the future, now.
How am I going to get past that guy? He's going that way. Oh. Nice. I like the fact that they've very conveniently left all my inventory right next to the door. We're still trespassing. We're not out of the woods yet.
If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
If you're sneaking in one of the bushes with yellow flowers, unless they bump into you. Okay. Oh, he's coming towards me. Oh. Oh. Okay, we can get out of there. Right, I need to eat something though. That's good. Right, where was I heading? I was heading back to the bridge. Oh, it's even more sinister at night time.
What I'd give for a cup of tea.
Oh, I've got a cup of tea. Where are we? There we go. What? What's that? I'll assume that's a boost. Hang on, this is leading me back into here. Oh, because that's where the old guy is with his medals.
Stupid being out after dark.
You all right? Stay out of the fog. It bites.
Dark, love. Best to stay out of sight.
Better get indoors.
Okay, indoors we go. So he's in here, is he? Okay.
I got your medals.
Go home and go to bed.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw 'em back into sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge.
After dark now.
I'm going to just check this bridge. Oh, I say it's still empty. Right. Okay, well, it has gone 10:30. So I'm going to call it there. Okay. Oh, North is on his way. Take care, North. Yeah, I'm going to call it there as well. But, it's already just saved. That's cool. While you're engaged in an interaction. Okay. Let's, okay. Let's just finish what we're doing then. Looks like we've got to get across the bridge.
Go home and go to bed. After dark, love. Best to stay out.
I'm going to go down this way. Oh, we're just going to escape. Good time me back. That's nice of you to say so, Rage. It's nice of you to say so.
Save a bit for the next minute.
Save it for the next minute. Right, where do I put this power cell? There we go. There we go.
Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm running
One
into
bridge
things.
down, and I'm off to the train station.
Bit of lag I had there.
This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired. So
No
we
one
hanged
wants to
them
be spanked.
to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh.
Nice.
I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.
Right, well, there's the train station over there. Now I can I call it? Will it let me? Yes. Save game. Empty slot. Escape. Main menu. Okay. Okay, we're going to call it on that one anyway. It's good to be back. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's been an enjoyable little evening. It really has. I can't even remember how to control any of these. But here we are. Yeah, it's good to be back. I will be back again tomorrow evening, usual time, 20:30 BST. British summertime. No, it wasn't the kids they hung. It was just people who robbed the... who tried to... Oh, right, yeah, they was sneaking the kids away, the Germans, weren't they? They were trying to stop them from doing that. I don't think they've killed the kids. I don't think they've killed the kids. I really don't. Anyway, guys, look after yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow evening, 20:30 BST, and we'll pick up from where we left off. It's a good little game so far. Really enjoying it. It's a little bit weird, a little bit random. Take care of yourselves, guys. Good night. God bless, and sweet dreams.